Hey everyone, my name is Russell Brunson. I want to welcome you to episode number 1 of Funnel Hacker TV. I am so excited to be here with you guys today. And today's episode, because it's our very first episode, is really special. The funnel we're going to be funnel hacking is actually my own funnel. We're going to be funnel hacking the .com Secrets book funnel. Some of you guys have probably seen this. Hopefully you purchased the book, so you've had kind of a glimpse behind the scenes. But during today's episode, I'm going to show you everything so you can see exactly what we did during this funnel, so you guys can funnel hack it. And also during this episode, I'm going to show you guys how to get your very own Funnel Hacker t-shirt, just like this one here, how to get one for free, and that's what we'll be talking about on episode number 1. Hey everyone, welcome to Funnel Hacker TV. Now I'm excited because this is an idea we've had for a long time and just excited to finally have a chance to bring it to you guys. Now a couple things is, first off, if you want one of these Funnel Hacker t-shirts for free, if you check them out here, they're amazing. That's what the front looks like here. And you see the back, it says powered by ClickFunnels. These shirts are sweet, and if you want one for free, we're actually giving these away for free. All you have to do is get a ClickFunnels account, log inside the members area, and you'll see a very simple process. You got to basically go in there and create one funnel, and after you do that, we're going to ship you out a shirt, and then you will be officially part of Funnel Hacker TV, part of ClickFunnels, and it'll be exciting. So that's kind of a gift we have for you guys, just for checking out ClickFunnels and building your very first funnel. All right, now before I kind of show you behind the scenes of my funnel and over future episodes, everybody else's funnels, we decided that we wanted to create kind of a hacker code of ethics that I think all of us need to follow. Because first off, if you don't follow these things, it's just not cool. Second off, if you do follow these things, you're gonna add a ton of value and help make this entire process and make your funnels and other people's 1,000 times better. So these are the Funnel Hacker code of ethics. Number 1 is don't steal. And this is a big one because I see this all the time. It drives me crazy. We do not want you stealing images from other people's funnels. Do not steal copy. Do not steal anything from anybody else's funnel. The goal is to look at a funnel and to model it, okay? That is what it is. Hackers here with Funnel Hackers, we do not steal. We look and we model, okay? That's number 1. Number 2 is Funnel Hackers always give credit, okay? If you borrowed ideas from somebody else's funnel and they ask you about it, just give credit. Give credit where credit is due. I'm a big believer in that, and everyone here and part of our community is as well. And number 3 is always add value. Don't just take someone else's funnel and model it 100% and just have it there. Try to always think, like, what can I do to add value or make this better, or have new ideas, new tests, and new tweaks and things you can do to make it better. And then when you find those things out, please report them back to the community, because that's what we're about here. All of us Funnel Hackers love sharing and giving, and if you do that, you'll help make the community even better. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I wanna show you guys the .com Secrets book funnel. Now, if you haven't seen this funnel yet, I'll have links down below so you can kind of check it out. But the book funnel is basically was selling this my new book. And this is a book I spent literally over 10 years of my life earning what is inside of this book, and then a year writing this book and putting it together and sharing a whole bunch of really cool strategies. Everything from how we pick a market, how we start growing that market, where we go, how we build lists, how we drive traffic, the sales funnels we use, the sales scripts, everything that we teach and we do is in here inside the book. You'll see like literally everything. You'll see all of our sales scripts. You'll see my funnels. You'll see sample pages. Like everything we do and we teach is all in here. Like literally everything. Check that. I mean, you guys are gonna love this book. So if you don't have it yet, get the book. But I want the goal of today is kind of show you guys behind the scenes of this book funnel. The first thing is I'm gonna sketch out here on the whiteboard so you can see conceptually what it is. Then we're gonna actually jump on our computer. I'll show you guys the pages. I'll break them down, show you step by step. And at the end of it, I'm gonna actually show you guys a way you can get this funnel for free. Okay, so that's kind of the game plan. So let me sketch out kind of what happened here inside this book funnel. So again, the offer, if you look at what our offer is, the core thing is a free book. Now, if you've studied any of my stuff at all, you know I talk a lot about creating free plus shipping offers, something free you can give out there to put your best product or your best service in somebody's hands. One of the first times we did this, not the first time, but recently, about 18 months ago, we did this with another book, and it was amazing. People got this book in their hands, and initially we were going to sell it for about $200. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give away for free and see what happens. So we gave away for free. People got this book in their hands, and it completely transformed my business. They had a chance to see what we do and how we do it. It was just such an amazing experience. And so for me, I'm a big fan of free plus shipping offers, getting one of your best products inside of a customer's hands, which is why we did that with the book funnel. Now, obviously, I'm not going to make much money at all. I'm probably going to go bankrupt or broke if I just go and just give away millions of books, right? And so you have to have a strategy to monetize it. And so I'm going to walk you guys through kind of our strategy. So here's the book. The first page when you go in the funnel, as you can see, this page I'm really proud of. This is, and it's a page, this entire funnel is built out in ClickFunnels. But if you look at it, there's kind of a two-step a two-step opt-in form. We'll come here, you watch, and there's a video, which is an amazing video. It's got kind of the visuals from where we filmed this this part here that made the book cover. And then right-hand side over here, step number 1 asks you for what is your shipping address. So someone puts in their shipping, and then down here I have a bunch of copy to kind of help sell the book. Even though it's a free product, you still got to sell it. And then when someone comes in here, they put in their shipping address, and at the end of it, they click submit. It takes them to step number 2, which then opens up. When you go to step number 2, this kind of this kind of erases, and then it has the next page here that asks for your credit card. So that's kind of what this page looks like. They put in their credit card information, and then between the point they put in their credit card information and you have your order button right here, we have a little box that we call an OTO bump, an order form bump, which basically is, there's like 2 lines of copy. You'll see it says, hey, you're buying the book right now. How would you like the audio book plus a bonus chapter for an extra $37, right? And it's a little bump offer there. And then afterwards, there's a button for them to click submit to actually order the product. So that's the first page in this sequence. Like I said, I'm gonna show you here in a second the actual pages, but conceptually understand that's step number 1, okay? Now after somebody, after they go through that process, then we take them over to our first upsell. On this page, there's a video of me right here talking. And then we sell, I believe, over here, talks about the product, and it's $197. And then over here, we've got our add to cart button. That's step number 2 in the sequence. Step number 3, now, we have another video. And this product we sell for $297. There's an order button here. And then over here is our thank you page. And it's a couple cool things. So before I kind of show you the cool things here, I'm gonna walk you through everything here. So if you look at the pricing here, on the first offer, the book is free. It's free, but we charge $7.95 shipping anywhere in the United States. And then the order form bump, so the OTO bump is $37, okay? And again, the book, as you know, is a free book. The bump is the audiobook version of the book. Then our first upsell is it's $197, and this is our instant traffic systems. So it's our Traffic Pro product, teach people how to drive traffic. This is our Webinar Perfect webinar system. This is which is $297. And so this is kind of the sequence. Now, one thing we found out, and I'll talk more about this in the Camtasia video, is that a big reason why this process works and why it worked is because of offer sequencing, making sure you pick the right offers to go step 1 and step 2 and step 3. Things have to make logical order. When we were doing a book funnel similar to this in the past, one of the big mistakes we made is that for example, the book I was selling was a book on conversion. And so I thought, okay, people buying this are interested in conversion. So my first upsell was more stuff about conversion, and nobody was buying it. I was so confused. What I realized is when someone comes into a sales funnel and they buy the first product, they're coming to buy it because they have some kind of pain, right? They have an itch that's bothering them. And when they buy that, even though they haven't got the book yet or got the product yet, in their mind, that itch has been scratched and it's gone. And so if I offer them more of that same thing on step number 2, nobody buys it because that itch has been scratched. So you have to figure out after they buy the first thing, that problem's been solved in their mind. What's the next logical thing? What's the next issue they're going to run into? And that's your next upsell needs to be. So for us, we made it where the first is .com Secrets, the book, which is teaching about marketing and things like that. The first upsell now is traffic. Like you buy this thing teaching you how to structure your business. Now what do you need? Well, I need traffic. Having a sales funnel is good, but if I don't have traffic, what am I going to do? So the first upsell is all about traffic. Okay, now you got traffic. Now that itch has been scratched. They figure out how to get traffic into their sales funnels. What's the next thing they need? You got to know how to sell on these sales funnels. So now we have our sales product right here. And so that's why the offer converts really well, is because the sequencing was set up the right way. Okay. Now on the thank you page, then right here, when they buy that, we have the product that they got, it takes them to the members there where they can get access to everything they bought. But then we created something that we call an offer wall. And the offer wall basically has just different links to other products that we have. So there's, I think, 3 of our other free plus shipping products I put on this offer wall page here. There's a link to one of our training webinars, and there's just a couple different offers here. It's kind of like, hey, thanks so much for buying. By the way, here's all the rest of our stuff, right? Here's everything else we sell. If you want any of these things, go check them out. And that's kind of how the process and the flow works. Now, a couple other real cool things in this funnel that ClickFunnels has given us and makes this magic is when somebody comes right here and they fill out step 1 on the credit card. Not everybody who puts in step 1 fills out step 2, which is putting in your credit card information, right? They put in their shipping address and they don't put in the credit card for whatever reason. And so what's cool is that ClickFunnels allows us to do a really cool an email sequence just to those who don't finish step number 2. Somebody puts in info in step number 1, they click submit, and then they wait. And if they haven't bought in 3 hours, 3 hours later, ClickFunnels sends out an email and says, hey, thanks so much for filling it out, but saw you didn't finish the order, why not? And it pushes them back. And then a day later sends out another email, and a day later sends out another one. It keeps sending out these emails, getting them to fill out their credit card if they don't do it. And as soon as they fill out their credit card, it says, okay, they fill out a credit card, and it takes them off that list and moves them on to another list, which then is then promoting the upsells and the other pieces in there. And so that's one of the cool, really powerful things I'll show you that make this book funnel magic that ClickFunnels does. And so that right there, you guys, that's kind of the overall sequence. I want you to understand that. Whenever I go and I funnel hack someone, I like to buy it and I go through everything. I say, okay, what did it look like? Like, what did everything look like? What was their process? What were the pages involved? What were the price points? What was the actual offers? And I go into even more detail. For example, when I'm funnel hacking somebody, when I buy this product, I'll make a whole list and say, okay, when I bought this product right here, what was the offer? Well, the offer was, it was an ebook with 37 pages. It was 16 videos. It was, and I like exactly what their offer is. And it doesn't mean I'm going to copy their offer, but I like to know what it is. Okay, if someone buys this right here, what does the offer actually look like? Okay, if they buy this, what's the offer look like? Because I want to be able to see that. Because again, I'm not going to copy their stuff, but I need to understand what those things are. So when I'm making my upsell, if I want to charge $197 for an upsell, well, what did Russell put in? He had this. These are all the elements he had in his. I need something similar to provide the same amount of value as he was providing in this step. And so that's why, for me, I funnel hack each of the pieces, right? The process is big, the email sequences are big, the offer, what each offer is, what the hook is on the offer, how they sell, and what the videos say. I go as far typically as actually getting each of these videos. I usually get those and I transcribe them all so I can see exactly what is being said and how they sell each of these things. And again, not because I'm copying, okay? It's against the code of ethics for all funnel hackers. We don't copy, but we model, right? I want to see what their video is doing and how they're pitching it and what their offers. If I understand that, then I can create something that's similar. And that's kind of how this whole funnel hacking process works, okay? So again, guys, that's the overall view of what the funnel looks like from a sketched out standpoint. Now I want to take you inside them and actually show you each of these pages so you can see what they look like, so you can get a good glimpse of it. And at the end, I'm going to show you how to get this entire funnel for free. Where literally, if you want it, you click a button and I'll take my entire funnel and I'll push it inside of your ClickFunnels account. And you have it. You can go and tweak out and add your elements and make it yours if you would like to. So I'll talk about that here in a minute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna really quickly let you see a word from our sponsors. And after we do that, then I'll come back and I'll show you guys each of the pages here inside of the funnel. Imagine what it would be like to get $1 million sales funnel handed to you on a silver platter. Now imagine getting 10 of them over the course of 3 days. On May 28th, 29th, and 30th, I'll be meeting with a private group of funnel hackers at our first live event. You will leave with all of my $1 million funnels. Tickets are almost sold out and we need you there, so get your tickets now at www.funnelhacking.com. Okay, so I hope you guys love that funnel. I hope you see the power behind kind of how this whole process works and why it's so exciting for me and why I spent so much time creating this funnel. Now, you've obviously at this point got two options. One, you can go into your ClickFunnels account and go and create this funnel and go create each page, put together the pieces and have it kind of built out. Or if you want, we decided to do something really, really cool for all Funnel Hacks Pro members, where basically you can get this funnel for free. Inside the Funnel Hacks Pro members area, there will be a share code for this funnel. You'll click on a button and instantly this entire funnel will be instantly put into your ClickFunnels account. Then you can go in there and just kind of replace the videos, replace the headlines, and turn this funnel into your funnel if you're interested. Now, Funnel Hacks Pro membership is it's for our pro members, but there is a really cool way where you can actually get it for free. If you join the .com Secrets print newsletter, we'll give you the entire Funnel Hacks Pro membership site for free, which means this funnel and every funnel we show off in future Funnel Hacker episodes, you will get for free. You'll be able to watch it, log into your members area, click one button, and instantly this entire funnel will pop into your members area. More information for how to become a Funnel Hacks Pro member will be somewhere on this page. Go click on that and find out how to get this funnel for free. Okay, so here is the actual pages inside of the .com Secrets free book funnel, and I'm excited to show you guys this. I was just looking at it, and basically this funnel is not super complicated. There are 5 different pages, actually kind of like 4.5 different pages, as you'll see here, and already in the first 7 days since we launched this funnel has done over $328,000, and it's doing very, very well. Obviously, we are driving a lot of launch traffic here, but we're also, it was created to be able to drive long-term consistent traffic from cold media. And so as you'll see some of the different aspects as I go through here, it'll make a lot of sense. So when you come here, we got a really cool video that kind of promotes it. But the main thing I want to show you here is it's a 2-step order form. And we kind of modeled this initially after the CPA networks. If you look in there, they have a lot of these free plus shipping trial offers and selling supplements and things like that. And for the most part, you know, the ethics of a lot of CPA marketers aren't always the top level. I'm not a huge fan of how CPA works as a whole, but conceptually these guys test things like crazy. And one thing you'll notice is a lot of them, they do these 2-step order forms, where step number 1 is where should we ship your supplement, or where should we ship this thing, and step number 2 now is give me your credit card. And so we started testing these about 2 years ago and saw just amazing results. In fact, it's funny, you know, a typical squeeze page that does well might convert at 30, 40, 50% or more. And right now, the people land on this page that fill out step number 1 here, all these fields, name, email, phone number, shipping address, all the different pieces, we're at about 60% opt-in rate, which is just amazing. And I wouldn't have believed that until I had tested it. You know, some of my CPA friends had told me that in the past, and I didn't believe it. And after we started running it, we saw that it was true. And so I don't know if those conversions will last long term, and especially as we start turning on more cold traffic. But right now, with warm traffic, it's pretty consistently about 60% filling step number 1. And part of the reason is because it's so like you're not asking for a credit card, even though we tell people like step number 2 is your billing. We say there's credit card, like we give them tons of information, but people just regardless, they fill it out really, really quick and easy. Like, hey, where should I ship your book? Hey, ship it right here. And then step 2 is, I'll show you here in a minute, ask for their credit card. So this is kind of step number 1. Obviously, a headline here, a video, and then just some more stuff down here talking about what the book is. I had a countdown clock. This is when our free offer will disappear. And then down here, these are some of the other funnels that will happen in the launch sequence, and I'll kind of talk about some of these here in a little bit. And then down here I kind of show people what's in the book. Here's a glimpse of what's inside the book, and I share a bunch of bullet points. And for I don't know, 5, 10, 15 pages, I'm selling the book really, really hard. Frank Kern, him and I had a conversation one time, he talked about like his free plus shipping offers. He said, one thing I do different than most people is I actually sell the product. I'm a big believer in that. Like even though it's free, you still got to sell it. And so had a bunch of bullet points about what's inside the book, have testimonial videos, have another really emotional video about people this book has impacted. I give away an amazing bonus. In fact, I give away, I think it's like 10 hours worth of training from our live workshops. They get and a whole bunch they talk about It's Not a Catch, and I just kind of go over everything. I have some urgency, some scarcity, which is all true stuff, and that's kind of the page. So I have a long form sales letter. Click here, it brings you back at the top. And I've done these free plus shipping sites as well, where all it is this top third, where it's, headline, video, and a step 1. And those work as well. I just really like justifying the sell. So I usually have all this stuff happening in the top of the fold, and then down below I kind of open up and have a bunch of other things. So that's step number 1. Like I said, we get about 60% of the people that land on this page fill out step 1, which is awesome. And then from here, as I fill that, I click on the submit button. It takes you now to the second page, which is just, it kind of refreshes this page right here, and now it asks for their credit card number, and has the shipping cost for the book here. And then there's this one little button down here. This is what we call an order form bump, and we started testing these about 5 or 6 years ago. And when we first started doing it, it was for a continuity program, and what the bump was hey, instead of paying $37 a month, how would you like to pay $97 a month? And we got like 60% of the people who'd start clicking this button, and it was amazing. Now for me, I don't typically like doing continuity offers on a front end offer like this. I like doing just straight, like, here's what it is. And so we don't have any continuity bumps on a page, but this is one where it's just a bump where they can get the audiobook version of this book, as well as a secret chapter for just an additional $37. They click on that, boom, and it adds it to their order, and that's it, and they click this. Now in the past, our order form bumps, we've had up to the higher end 60%, a lot of them are 40%. I think our average across all the different pages we have these order form bumps is like 37 or 38% take that offer. With this launch funnel right now, I think we're at 23-24% are taking this right now. So it's a huge increase in our front end revenue. It's amazing. And I recommend doing order form bumps on anything you guys are doing, especially if you have something that you can explain in like a sentence or two. Like if it's really complicated, it's not a good for an order form bump. But if you can say, hey, here's one real quick thing, it just works like magic. So that is kind of what the order form bump is. And all that's happening is this little field right here is changing out. It's super easy to do inside of ClickFunnels. Now after they do that, click on Ship My Book, and then we take them now to upsell number 1, which again, this page is built in ClickFunnels. It's just one of our little elements in ClickFunnels. It says, wait, your order's not yet complete. Don't close this page. Watch this video. And there's a video of me here saying, first off, saying thank you so much for ordering the book. You're going to love it. And I say I got a really special offer for you guys. After you have the book, next thing you need is traffic. And then I have the video kind of selling our Instant Traffic Hacks product. And then right here, we've got this across here. I have a special offer, the 80% off the retail price of what we normally sell it at. And I found that special offers, like because it's a special offer, you got to give people a good price. And so we do give people 80% discount they buy here, which helps conversion. When they land on this page, I had a 15-minute clock that counts down to 0. So I've been on this page for a little while. As you can see, it's already down to 0. But I don't say this offer disappears when it hits 0 because it's not true. I just have a countdown clock just counting for 15 minutes, and it causes urgency, even though I'm not like really saying here's urgency or scarcity. I like having countdown clocks because I like having motion on a page, and it makes people uneasy. Like when I see countdown clock, I have this uneasiness. Even if it doesn't say anything, it's counting, and so I like having it there. So I have that countdown clock. Over here, I kind of have a recap what the offer is. I have what the price was before the discount, and then what they're going to be paying here. A picture of the card I kind of like, and then down here we have the no thanks link. Now a couple cool things that we learned as we've been testing this process. One of them is right here. I have yes, upgrade my order, and we had that before. People click on there and they're getting billed $197, and we were getting a lot of people who got billed who didn't realize it or whatever, and so some of those bills didn't go through because people would call and complain. And so we add this little subtext here, which is easy to do inside of ClickFunnels. It says clicking on this button will charge your card $197 now. And we did that. Our complaints went to almost 0, which is awesome. I had just a little screenshot of what's inside the product. And then for my no thanks link, I also had like a negative qualifier. I used to always say no thanks, take me to the members area now, which is a benefit to somebody, right? And you don't really want your no thanks link as a benefit. So I changed it to no thank you. Please don't add instant traffic hacks to my members area at this huge discount. Okay, and then click on there. It takes them to when they click on here, it takes them to OTO number 2, which again, you notice is a similar style. I changed the coloring because I don't want people to think it's the exact same offer. Sometimes when it looks too similar page to page, they think it's the same offer, and people get upset and they freak out. So I changed the color of this. I had the progress bar moving further down, had a red image here. There's a video of me now explaining our next offer, which is our sales product, our perfect webinar short secrets product. And then I kind of, again, similar model, discount, countdown clock, the information about it, the price, the text underneath it, the card, and then the negative qualifier. You notice it's very similar to last page. They click on there, no thanks, and then we take them to the order confirmation page. Excuse me. Okay, now here's the order confirmation page where basically it says, thanks so much for ordering your book. Have a video here of me kind of thanking him again, and then kind of, here's a picture of the book. And for me, we're not allowed to ship until the 21st, so I kind of just let them know that's when we're shipping out. And then in ClickFunnels, you can create an order confirmation page that will dynamically pull in all the products they just purchased. So if they buy 2 or 3 of the upsells, it pulls them in here along with the thank you page links for those. And so this block right here is just an element on the order confirmation page you can plug in for those of you guys who know how to use ClickFunnels. And so it dynamically pulling all of the products they bought in the sales process. And then down here, this is what I call my offer wall, where I start adding other offers that might help them. So this is one of my implementation coaching programs. It's a $200 live web class in small group format. We have one trainer with 4 or 5 people live. It's a 3-hour class to help people implement what they just bought. Okay, and people love this workshop. So this is my first upsell. You come right here, and what's cool about this process, this is another type of funnel that I'm sure we will funnel hack in the near future, but it's called an invisible funnel, where basically they put in their credit card. We don't bill them right now. They go through the process, then after the webinar is over, if they love it, and only if they love it, then we bill them the agreed upon price. And that's kind of what we call an invisible funnel webinar, which again, I'll funnel hack one of those for you guys in a future upcoming episode. But this is one of the offers we make on our offer wall. Down here is our affiliate program. So I tell people, hey, you can make money with our affiliate program. In fact, I'm giving away my Ferrari if you help me promote, which is the promotion we're doing right now until the end of the book launch. So here we promote the affiliate program. And then down here, I just have 3 more really cool offers. So this is our .com Secrets Labs monthly. They get this entire thing for free when they join our print continuity program. So click on that, and it just takes them to a new funnel. Boom, here's our funnel for...
Hey everyone.
Again, free plus shipping. This is a continuity one, as you can tell. See, similar style, you guys. You notice I keep using what works. Anyway, we can funnel hack this one another day, but there's one is a free plus shipping product here. Next one here, this is our perfect webinar script, which again, another free plus shipping. You know, similar model, but instead of doing the free plus shipping over here, you click on this one, it pops up here inside of a pop-up, which again, we can show you more of that on another day. And then here's for my other book, which is our 108 Proven Split Test Winners. I take them to that offer as well. Okay, so you guys can tell again that once I learn a model that works, we model it. Okay, all 3 of these funnels are very similar to the book funnel because guess what? They all work. And the last step here is I give people a free 2-week trial of ClickFunnels because, hey, this entire sales funnel is building ClickFunnels, want a free 2-week trial account, which, by the way, if you're an affiliate of ClickFunnels, you should add this to the thank you page of every one of your pages so we can send you big checks as well. But that, you guys, is basically the sales process. This sales funnel right here will make me over $1 million for sure this year, so this is definitely a 7-figure sales funnel. Again, we're already more than a third of the way there, and we'll be there very, very soon. And again, it's not super complicated. A lot of times you guys think funnels have to be too complicated, and they're not. Again, the process is step 1 here. Step 2 is this. And again, one cool thing, and there's an email sequence. So they fill out step 1 and they don't fill out step number 2, then we actually have a full email sequence that goes out to them to get them to fill out step number 2. I have an email that goes out immediately. It goes out 3 hours later. There's an email that goes out 1 day later. And an email that goes out 2 days later to kind of get them come back and fill out their credit card if they only did step 1 here and not step 2 number here. And then the next page is OTO number 1, then OTO number 2, and then our offer wall. And there, you guys, is an anatomy of $1 million free plus shipping book funnel. Okay, to end out episode number 1 of Funnel Hacker TV, I want to share with you guys some closing thoughts. I'm going to write these out in green because green equals money. All right, so I've got 3 closing thoughts for you guys. The first thing is when you're creating any kind of business and you want to attract new customers and get them into your business and get them to love you and to trust you and want to keep on giving you money, first step is you got to do something very, very cool. So what I recommend is, as you can see from this funnel right here and from this book and from a lot of the marketing we do, is the first thing that I recommend doing if you want to start growing a good company is figure out what's your best product, what's the coolest thing you have, something that's worth talking about you could share with the entire world and give it away. Don't even charge for it. Charge free plus shipping, just enough for them to prove that they're serious. Send it out to them, because if you do that, you're going to create faithful audience, people who love you, who are going to keep on giving you money because you're sharing your best stuff with them. So that's step number 1. Is that. Number 2 is that when you create a funnel like this, your goal short term is not to make money. I know that sounds so weird to people, but my goal when I create a funnel like this is not to make a ton of money. My goal from this is if I can break even, then this this is a winner. Because if I can add new customers to my list, I can grow my business, and I can do that at break even, then that's a win. Okay, so if I go and let's say I spend, if I spend $40 in Facebook ads and PPC, whatever it is, to sell 1 copy of this free book, but during this funnel, I average $40 and I break even, you may think, oh, it's I lost, right? I spent $40, I made $40, I broke even. But the reality is you didn't. You added a whole bunch of customers. People went through this process, they all fell down here, and they became customers. And that's kind of the goal, is to build customers initially. And so that's my biggest focus, and same focus for you. Create a funnel like this without a goal of making any money, just of trying to break even. If you can do that, you've got a winner. And then the last thing is that the key metric I look for in this model, and most people don't ever look at this, is what's my average cart value? For every single person who orders a book, how much on average do I make from them during this cart? Okay, we call this average cart value. Okay, that is the magic term, ACV. Okay, and the reason why that's so important for me is I know that for every book I give away, my average cart value, if it's $33, then I know that I can spend $33 to give away a book at break even. If my average cart value is $72, I know I can spend $72 to give away a book. Okay, people always say, Russell, how do you figure out the math? How do you figure out what your average cart value is? It's very simple. Run your campaign for a little bit, and let's say you sold 10 books or 100 books or 1,000 books. You take those 1,000 books, you take how much money you made from that entire process from this funnel, and then you divide that. You take the 10 books, let's say you made $10,000, and boom, you got a $100 average cart value. That's how you do the math. I'm not a mathematician, but that's a number worth figuring out, because as soon as I know that, I know how much money I can spend to acquire a customer, and that's kind of the game plan, you guys. So those are my closing thoughts. I hope that helps you out. If you're stuck on any of the terminology or things I'm talking about, get the book. We talk a lot about the stuff in the .com Secrets book. It's worth getting. Come to the Funnel Hacking Live event. We're going to be breaking down tons of funnels, and keep on watching funnelhacker.tv. Thank you guys again so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed episode number 1, and I'll see you guys again next week.